I vividly remember one morning, back when I was 15, at dawn, tossing and turning in bed, unable to sleep for all the excitement I felt over something that would become such a major part of my life that it would actually define my very identity. That day, my parents were supposed to leave and leave me alone in charge of the house. And you guys know what that means. Cross-dressing galore. And I had known the day before that this would happen, and I was so excited about it, so worked up about it, that I could barely sleep in the morning. The kind of excitement I felt over this thing was like nothing else, and cross-dressing gives me the same sort of kicks to this day. So even right now, as I'm standing here in front of you, I'm extremely excited and I'm extremely worked up about the chance to be able to rock this gorgeous quirky outfit and to be able to talk to you guys face to face, something that back then I would not, I couldn't have even imagined that it would be possible sometime. Well, anyway, cross-dressing is extremely cool. That's the point I'm trying to make here, and it's the reason why I'm doing it. So what exactly makes cross-dressing so cool? So when you're cross-dressing, and those who cross-dress will probably agree with me, you are in a sort of tiny little world of your own. Nobody knows about it, or at least not many people do. And it's exciting, it's sort of dangerous, perilous here and there, and it's full of surprises and full of unimaginable rewards. So yeah, it is extremely exciting to cross-dress and to hide away in this little corner of reality where you define the rules and where there are no such things as taboos, and where you are in charge and you are able to express yourself the way you wish. So yeah, cross-dressing is in fact sort of a snapshot of the real me, and when I you know, I hide away in this little world of mine, I get to unleash the real me, and I get to allow it to have a taste of the world. So that is the number one reason why I think that cross-dressing is extremely cool. The second reason why cross-dressing is extremely cool are high heels. Guys, check out these boots. Again, they never disappoint. Look at them. Just look at how hot they are. And yeah, well, many people get into cross-dressing based on their preference for high heels, boots, or shoes. And yeah, they sort of start with the shoes, and they work their way up there. You know, nice high heels require good hosiery, and the rest of the stuff, you know, just kind of falls in place by itself. So yeah, high heels are definitely a great reason to cross-dress. For me, I'll be frank with you. For me, they weren't the top reason. They weren't the actual catalyst of my cross-dressing journey, but I do enjoy them. And I remember the very first time I put on a pair of high heels. For years and years, it had never crossed my mind to actually wear heels with my hosiery. But at one point it did, and when I put them on, it was like I got hooked forever. I knew in that very moment that I was hooked on heels forever, because they completely transformed my legs, and they make your legs look longer, and they just absolutely feminize you in ways that you wouldn't think possible. So reason number two for cross-dressing being cool and awesome are high heels. Check them out. Reason number three, hosiery. Now you guys know that I'm a nylon princess, and I take every opportunity to rock a pair of nice tights, which is the case even now. Check out these quirky fishnets. I had them ripped over here for added effect, and yeah, just take a look at them and you will understand why pantyhose are such a great draw for crossdressers. I was talking about initial cross-dressing triggers, and I just told you guys that shoes, high heel shoes weren't mine, although I love them. My initial cross-dressing triggers were pantyhose. Now, I got hooked on pantyhose from a very young age. Their texture, their look, their overall feel when you put them on, it just totally knocked me off my feet, and I was unable to resist their lure. Pantyhose are sort of like inexhaustible canvases of creation that you get to wear on your legs. There are so many different types. As you can see in my videos, I try to wear a new pair every every time, and even if I do return to some pairs, and I do wear them several times, I sort of pair them with outfits that create an entirely new look. So yeah, I mean, it's just hosiery just absolutely is killing it for me. So yeah, there's another reason why cross-dressing is so extremely cool. The next reason is closely linked to it: outfits. Now you guys can see this gorgeous velveteen leotard I'm wearing right now. It is absolutely beautiful, it is absolutely superb to wear, and it feels great. So it's superbly comfortable. And as a woman, you get to wear stuff like this. Now, even as a kid, I saw a hot girl in the street, and you know, like every kid, I sort of looked, and I was like, yeah, the girl is gorgeous, but the outfit that she's wearing is like totally exquisite. And I always felt that it was totally unfair that I would never get to wear similar outfits. Not only would I not be as cool as she is, but I wouldn't ever get to wear the outfits that she wears either. So I found that profoundly unfair, and I just felt I had to do something about it. And well, the rest is, as they say, history. So outfits, yeah, another reason for cross-dressing. I mean, there are just so many options for women. I mean, this leotard sort of look is absolutely totally quirky. Nobody actually wears that, but very few people do. But there are so many dresses, there are so many long dresses, short ones. You can wear pants, you can wear leggings, you can wear just pretty much anything that crosses your mind, or pretty much anything that you feel great in. And that is a reason why cross-dressing is such an awesome activity. You get to overcome the societal limitations on males to wear dull and uncool clothing. So yeah, that is definitely a major reason for cross-dressing being so cool. A while ago, I heard someone say that the single thing they liked best about cross-dressing were wigs. Now, you get to wear wigs, and you get to wear costumes, you get to wear makeup. Now, all of this sort of disguises you, and some people are really, really hooked on this feeling of appearing as somebody else. Now, you guys know I'm a great fan of women's professional wrestling, and I read countless stories, articles, watched countless matches, of course. And I distinctly remember one lady said once that her favorite thing about being a professional wrestler was that she could actually slip into the skin of this totally different person. She was normally pretty meek and easygoing in life, and when she hit the square circle and she put on her pro wrestling costume, she turned into this beast, this unstoppable force of nature that nobody wanted to mess with. So yeah, I mean, it totally changed her personality, and she sort of enjoyed that shift, that dynamic. That is not my case. As a matter of fact, when I cross-dress, I feel that I really return to my roots, that I showcase the true me. So, yeah guys, this is the real me, and the dull male persona that, you know, my everyday dull male persona. I do, however, cross-dress to some degree every single day, but my dull male persona is my society-imposed disguise that I must wear, because that's just how things are. So yeah, getting to dress and getting to wear makeup, gorgeous makeup, is absolutely another reason for cross-dressing being extremely cool. In regards to makeup, I remember the first time I did it. And it's really fussy, it's really complicated, and I think it's a really difficult skill to master. I haven't mastered it to this day, but you know, I kind of sort of started creating acceptable looks that I personally would find acceptable for myself. And yeah, even today I'm watching YouTube videos about makeup. I'm purchasing new products and always looking to improve here and there. So there's this process of gradual improvement involved in doing makeup, and that alone in itself is calls for a great excitement. Another reason why cross-dressing is extremely cool, as far as I personally am concerned, is that it energizes me. It just completely fills me with life. Even when I'm down, I feel sort of, even physically, I feel sort of like cold and detached from the world around me. I do a round of cross-dressing and all that goes away. Now I remember the first time I shot a video outdoors, cross-dressing, and it was the most exhilarating, most exciting thing I've ever done, and it gave me such a rush that I actually got a muscular pump similar to what you get when you work out in the gym. So yeah, I mean, you cannot underestimate the, I suppose, the hormonal effects of cross-dressing. And I also find it that when done right, cross-dressing helps my health. It motivates me to stay in shape and, you know, watch my waistline. Try to not put on too much weight, and yeah, overall, I mean, it is a net positive as far as health is concerned. And some people say it beats depression. I wouldn't know that because I haven't actually struggled with prolonged depression, but yeah, I tend to believe them. So that is yet another reason why cross-dressing is such a great, outstanding and cool pastime or hobby. See it as you want to. Cross-dressing also lends you a more open mind. Now, as far as I'm concerned, you know, since I have this quirk or hobby going, I've never actually been quick to judge other people. There may be things going on in their lives that I don't understand, obviously. So, and they get their kicks from somewhere else, pretty much the same way I do from cross-dressing. So who am I to judge them? And yeah, obviously to each his own, and I would never ever be quick to judge somebody on sexual preference or on any other thing that they have going on. So yeah, cross-dressing lends you an open mind, and that is definitely not a negligible advantage. And that is definitely not a negligible perk. So that is yet another reason why it is so awesome to cross-dress. Now if you guys like this video and find it useful in any way, yeah, please do click that subscribe button down there and the bell button, ring it, so you know, you get notified next time I upload something. And yeah, well, let's move on with our next reason why cross-dressing is so awesome. Another thing I find extremely appealing about cross-dressing is that it boosts my confidence. Now the reason why I keep looking that way, guys, is that I have a large TV screen up there on which I can see myself, and there is a smaller screen down there. So, but that one is like a lot less visible from here. And the huge screen, yeah, I can see myself exactly as the camera sees me, so yeah, gotta stay focused. So the final reason why I think cross-dressing is so great and so awesome is that it kind of gives me confidence. It allows me to be more reassured and aware of who I am, of my abilities, and of what I want. Ever since, you know, I've cross-dressed my whole life, but you know, there are times. And there were times in my life when it flared up more, and then there were times when I barely did it. And when I cross-dressed regularly, I always felt more confident in life in general. And I always found things to be more self-explanatory and you know, easier to figure out in general. So yeah, guys, so these were my reasons why I find cross-dressing so extremely appealing and cool. And yeah, well, if you think so too, leave a comment down under the video. Or if you disagree with me, yeah, do the same thing. That's why the comment section is there. and always feel free to chime in. I try to reply to as many comments as possible, but alas, if you know, I fail to reply to your comment, please do not be offended. It is not intentional, and you know, after a while, sometimes I do get so many comments that the sheer volume kind of overwhelms me. Well, anyway, if you guys like the video, subscribe, and you know, follow me on other social media. I'm on Twitter, on Instagram. I'm present pretty much everywhere where it matters. I'm on Flickr as well, Facebook, you name it. Check me out. Run a search, Catch Queen, you'll find me. Well, that's pretty much it for today, guys. Hope you like this one, and I see you really soon. See you around. Hasta luego.